All right, hello, welcome to this weather update. Just going to do a brief weather update, just talking about some changes in the forecast because we got a lot going on. We got a storm to watch, we got this cold going on, and we're also going to look at the high temperatures for today, which I want me to start off with. You can see Nassau County, we're in the mid-20s. We got up to the mid-20s, but look at Suffolk County. Eastern Suffolk County, the Pine Barrens area, struggled to reach 20 degrees. And some parts of the South Fork didn't even hit 20. Meanwhile, as you go west and south to New Jersey, a lot warmer in the Ocean County area. Temperatures near 30. I mean, that's still about 5 degrees, maybe 6 degrees below normal, but it is still significantly a good, almost 7-degree difference from. I mean, you look at this between New Jersey, especially their Pine Barrens and ours, it was almost like a 10-degree difference in the high temperature. Because, again, that cold air came more down over us. The other thing I want to bring up, wind gust reports. I did post this earlier, but let's look at this again here because we had some wind gusts, pretty high wind gusts across the area. And look at Long Island, Nassau County, Bayville had a gust up to 51. Montauk had a gust up to 46. Eaton's Neck, 57 miles an hour. Stony Brook, 55 miles an hour. Southold, 55 miles an hour. So these are some pretty strong wind gusts, 48 even at West Hampton Airport. And at the maritime stations, too, around 54. So really significant wind gusts out there. And that wind chill, actually, there is a wind chill advisory north of the area. I'm surprised they didn't issue one for us. I really am. You can see, there, winter storm watch. That's what we got to watch for now. So let's look at some current observations across the area right now. Farmingdale, 22, northwest wind 16, gusting 26. Dew point only 0 degrees, and the wind chill is 8 degrees. Let's look at West Hampton, see what they're doing. What's doing at West Hampton? 19 degrees, northwest wind at 21, gusting 29, dew point of 3 degrees, and a wind chill of 3 degrees. So again, pretty chilly out there. We'll look at Islip as well. 20 degrees, northwest wind at 23, sustained at 23, dew point 2, and the wind chill 3 degrees. And you can see we had clouds around for a good part of the day. They didn't really break up until later in the afternoon. At least over Long Island. But now, so we didn't have too many clouds. It was, maybe partly sunny at worst, but just really windy. And I don't think, of course, they don't have wind reports for the New Jersey area. It's 22, dew point of 4 in Toms River. And they had a little less clouds there. But still very windy. Wind gusts up near 39 miles an hour. And there's something going on actually with JCP&L that we got to talk about. There's a big power outage in Toms River that I got a notice of. So we got to talk about that. And I'll have to look at, so this is what's going on. A long-term power outage is anticipated. Authorities warned. Homes in Seaside Park are without power as well. So a long-term power outage in Ortley Beach. What a horrible night to have no power, which means no heat. This happened. Homeowners should contact JCP&L. This is affecting 1,500 homes, including Seaside Park, Toms River, and Brick. So it seems like a transmission line problem or something. This is unacceptable. So let me go look at our power outage map first. Did I put it in here? I did not put it in here. Okay, so we'll have to look at our power, because there have been power outages and damage as a result of the weather as well. So we want to look at that as well. I meant to go to outage map. All right, I got to do this. All right. So let's take a look at this. We have 186 people without power on Long Island. That's not too bad. Now let's do JCP and L. All right, outage map. View current outages. Penn Power. Why did it put me on Penn Power? Oh, I got to click down here. There we go. 187 people without power, according to this. So, or it looks like they fixed it. I don't know if they fixed it or not, but this is where the outage happened. It must have been a transmission line problem. So it looks like they've restored service to most, but you had that, and then we had the issue on the railroad today from the wires going down. You got to remember, it's steel wires. In this cold and wind, sometimes can cause them to snap. So I'm guessing that's what happened. Service has been restored on the Babylon line, But there are issues with the wires coming down, and I'm guessing that there isn't anything on any pictures of what happened. Even though I'd like to see what happened. I don't see any pictures. So, I don't see any pictures. And how you can... News 12 didn't even cover this. Oh, actually, they did transit alert. Wires on the tracks, but no pictures. Alright, we'll put Copeg in here and see if that... see, maybe we can get some pictures of this. Copeg. Nope. No pictures. It's a pretty big deal, but no pictures about what happened. But I mean, those wires are on huge poles, so that's something to think about. Okay, so we'll just take a look at a quick look at our forecast again and the latest models as far as the snow goes, because that's the next thing that's had some changes. You can see that it has slowed down getting into heavier snow. This is the GFS at 18Z, and this is the storm. And we're going to have to keep an eye on this because this storm is going to get intense. But the thing is, it wants to bring that warm air in and kind of change it to rain. If we go to the snowfall totals, let's see, total snowfall. The numbers have increased a little bit now. It has us a little more toward 7 or 8 inches. And you can see there's an area in central Jersey that could get, there's a little green there, which is a foot. But then there's a sharp cutoff where the rain falls, and you can see Ocean County and Tom's River would get nothing on this. We can also look at the NAM, 12-kilometer, NAM at 18Z, which, again, seems like it backed off a little bit on the snow for Long Island. So it's more like 6 to 7 inches. Still is that little area of a foot, like in central Jersey, like right around Monmouth County in the Middlesex County. Like I said, we're going to have to keep an eye on this. The Euro also has upped its snowfall potential. This is another thing that I want to check, so let's do this. New snow. This is windy.com because that's the only model I can use the Euro for. And let's see what it has. Let's see if this updated at all. Oh boy, it did update. So here you go. It has this 11 point. It gives us, Euro creams us like a foot of snow. 10.2. Yeah, and look at that. I think even more over here. Look at Ocean County, nearly 20 inches. So yeah, this is the Euro being the Euro. It might just be exaggerating things. But the potential is there if things line up that this storm could be a doozy. Will everything line up? That is the question. I cannot answer that for you. So that's going to wrap up this weather update. Just expect cold weather for the next tomorrow. At least it'll be fairly clear. We'll look at the sky. Or actually, I closed that up already. So we already went over that in the last weather update. I just wanted to update you on some of these high winds. We can actually look at the peak wind. Does this do peak wind gust? I think it does. Max wind gust. Yeah, let's do that. So we can load some more wind gusts on the map here. Then we'll wrap it up. You'll see some of these wind gusts, though, especially in the earlier part of the day. Some really strong wind gusts. Look over Suffolk County. A 67. That's insane. A 67 in Baden Hollow. That is insane. 45 mile-an-hour wind gust at West Hampton. You combine that with the temperature, and it's just... even those who like the cold are going to be a little hesitant. 46 mile an hour in wind gusts at LaGuardia, and then they had the winds in New Jersey too. You'll see here wind gusts 44 miles an hour at the Miller Air Park, and some near 50 on the Barrier Island. So still, yeah, it was a very windy day today. But the good news is tomorrow should be much nicer. Hardly any clouds, less wind, and even though it'll still be cold, it won't be as frigid and as blustery as today. So thank you for watching, and take care.